Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And as you see today, for today's rip is going to be it's going to be a product review of 2025 Score football. Now again, I do a lot of baseball on this channel, but I do like opening other products, and so this is the product release of Score 2025 football. Now the thing about Score is, you know, this is a Panini product. They do have the license for football, and they do have several different products that they release every year. And Score is one of the first ones to come out. Now, I would say that Score is a very basic or base product, right? Now, Score used to do baseball back in the day. I think they did a little bit of football as well, but now they do primarily football. They do not do any football. So let's say baseball. So what are we going to get, right? We're going to get, let's turn it this way. So we're going to get the 6 parallels, add the blaster, exclusive number parallels, 1 exclusive number parallel. So they're telling you that you're going to get a numbered card. But these are the rare inserts you're looking for: the top 100, the mystery rookies, and the step ahead. And you could get mem cards out of here. It doesn't guarantee that you're going to get mem cards. I think that's kind of a little bit of a change. I mean, there's some iterations of the blaster boxes that will give you 1 memorabilia card or an auto, they say, but this year that's not going to be the case. So we're going to open up 2 blasters, just do a product review. Empty box. Probably all we're really gonna do, I did open a lot of this last year, chasing after the CJ Stroud, because that was, or the Jane Daniels and all those quarterbacks. So we'll have to see. I mean, it's not a very expensive rip, meaning it's only, these blasters are only like 27 bucks, which, I mean, that's expensive enough, right? But you know, yeah, so it's going to be 6 cards, or 15 cards in a pack of 6. There's 6 there, and there's 3, 6 there. So you're going to get 90 cards. You're going to get a lot of stuff. So there's a lot of inserts in here. A lot of the inserts are, let's take a look at the back of it for the inserts, right? So the one things that you're going to see a lot of are sack attacks and first ballots and the celebrations. You're going to see a lot of these, right? You're going to see 1 green rookie in each one. The extraterrestrials kind of makes me think of the Cosmic Chrome baseball, right? So the extraterrestrials and stuff like that. So you're going to see a lot of these base parallels. But again, to get them in numbered or the colored is the important piece, right? So we're going to go ahead and start ripping this and see what we can do out of this 2025 Score football product. Again, it's going to be a pretty base design, which you'll see. But again, we're looking for those rookie quarterbacks, right? Jackson Dart, my guy Will Howard, who's for the Steelers, is going to be in here. Shedeur Sanders, right? Travis Hunter should be in here. And actually, Travis Hunter, and if I'm not mistaken, Travis Hunter and Shedeur both signed exclusive signing rights with Panini. So I don't think that you're going to see them signing in Topps. You're going to get them in Panini products. So we could get lucky here. So we got Elijah Badger, got a Will Johnson. These are rookies coming up. Dylan Sampson. We got our first green coming up, folks. So we've got a Benjamin Morrison. So we got a Rich Gannon, Hall of Famer, on the green. We'll put the green parallels here. So here's our throwback of Josh Jacobs. And we got us a Mason Graham. And see, like I said, here's some of your inserts, right? The league leaders, right? So we got a Riley Moss, then Tavion Wicks. And the names are kind of hard to see and read, right? So if you see me kind of doing them like that, that's because I'm having a little trouble reading the names. So that's Devin Singletary. Vince Young, Warren Moon, Hall of Famer, Trey McBride, Tajay Spears. So, you guys pretty excited about football? I mean, preseason's already upon us. My Steelers won last night. They beat, oh my gosh, they beat, I'm trying to think. There's Jackson Dart, rookie. These base rookies are not really, they don't really hold a lot of value. But again, they're the base rookies. So, or Ariante Ursary, so they're really not supposed to, but that's your Jackson Dart for you Giants fans out there. He had a pretty good showing last night. And I still haven't remembered who Pittsburgh beat last night. I apologize. Caden Prather, Ty Felton. So these are rookie cards up front. So our green is Vinny Testaverde. I remember seeing him play when I was in school back in 1992 in the Navy. They had the creamsicle uniforms. He was playing for Tampa Bay at the time when he came out to San Diego. So there's Cooper DeJean on the throwback, Drake May on the celebration, sack attack of Nick Bonito. Is this Allstott? Yeah, Mike Allstott. Chris Olave, rumored to be coming to Pittsburgh, which we do need someone opposite of DK. I don't think Roman Wilson's going to do it for us this year. I hope so, but he was all out. He was out all of last year, so this is basically his rookie year. So we got T. Higgins for the Bengals. Puka. We got Alex Highsmith. He's got a groin injury right now. Hopefully he comes back. C.J. Mosley. Nick Westbrook. So nothing yet, no numbered stuff for them or anything like that. Just an opportunity to kind of look at the cards for the first time, folks. Cam Scatabo. Good things about him. You're a hard runner, so yeah. So Cam Scatabo, Membu, Caleb Johnson. He's supposed to bring good things to Pittsburgh, do that running game. Isaiah Bond. And our green is A.J. Brown. And sack attack of Will Anderson. Throwback. There's Terry. First ballot, Terry Bradshaw. It is not numbered. Okay, insert leaders of Jacksonville. Brian Thomas Jr. He was a rookie last year. BTJ. Isaac Garendo. And Peyton Wilson was a rookie last year, rookie linebacker, hoping for big things out of him. Debo in that Commander's uniform. Njoku, Stephon Diggs, Sam Darnold, and A.J. Barner. Yeah, sorry. I don't know if I said Barker. I shouldn't have said that. Barner. So, yeah, let me know in the comments below, number one, what you think of the school of football. And number two, predictions for your team. We got some color there, folks. You see that? I like it. I like it a lot. So we're going to kind of do this. We're going to come to our throwbacks of Bo Nix. Man, tell you, I was at a card show yesterday. I forgot to tell you guys, I was at a card show yesterday, and man, there was Bo Nix everywhere. There's Ladd McConkey. Hope he has another good year. Dexter Lawrence. And his stuff was all over the place, flying all out of the joint. Trey Tucker. Everywhere you look, there was some Bo Nix. Jared Goff. There's Jaden Daniels. There was a lot of stuff there. Jaden Daniels, too. A lot of high hopes for his second season. So is Bo Nix and J.J. McCarthy, right? There's Khalil Shakur. Oops, sorry. What am I doing, folks? Those are all base cards. Ladd McConkey again on another variation. Brian Burns. So our rookies are Xavier Watts, Brady Cook, Walter Nolan, There's Travis Hunter. Our first look at Travis Hunter's base card. And then what do we got shiny behind that? It's a rookie. Is that Dylan Gabriel? It's in the Browns helmet. Nope. Malachi Starks. So this is numbered out of 799, 85 out of 799 for the Ravens. Boo. Don't like the Ravens. I'm a Steelers fan, right? I don't like anybody in the AFC North. So, but I will say that last night, that the team that we were playing, and I still can't remember who that was. Kid kicked a 70-yard field goal last night. Craziness. 70. Oh, it's Jacksonville Jaguars. Sorry, there it is. So Ja'Cory Brooks, Egbuka, Woody Marks, Cam Ward. There's the other #1 draft pick, folks. You see those rookies are going to be in their college uniforms, right? So #1 draft pick right there, #1 guy. So high hopes for him to do some stuff in Tennessee. They've had some bad luck with drafting quarterbacks. They had Malik Willis, didn't do it. Now he's in Green Bay. Had Will Levis, and I don't even know where Will Levis is this year. I don't even think he's playing. I think he's hurt or something. But now it's like the third quarterback in a row they've picked up, right? So Cam Ward. So Jonathan Greenard, that's in our sack attack. Hey, there's Shadur. So we're getting all the rookies, folks. We're getting Cam Ward. We're getting Travis Hunter. There's Shadur Sanders. Okay. Bucky Irvin. This guy was a rookie last year. League leaders. So you've seen 2 rookies from last year, big league leaders, in Brian Thomas Jr. for the Jaguars, wide receiver, and then Bucky Irvin. Actually pulled his auto, folks. Pulled his auto out of Top Signature this year. I know it's an unlicensed product, but I do have a Bucky Irving auto. There's Drake May on the throwback. Xavier McKinney. Isaiah Likely. Ramondre Stevenson. Man, he puts up some big fantasy numbers. CeeDee Lamb. He's got a partner in crime this year. George Pickens was sent over to Dallas. Chris Boswell, probably the best kicker right now in the league. Wants a new contract in Pittsburgh. Go ahead and pay the guy. Brock Purdy, my son. J Beans 19. Shout out to J Beans 19. He and I went out to card show yesterday, and man, that guy, I tell you what, he is not like his dad. His dad is very impulsive. But J Beans 19 had his little book. He had his budget. My man went to war with those vendors, making some deals. Very proud of that kid. Very proud of that kid. But he got his Brock Purdy. This pack feels a little thick, folks. This is the last pack. Yep, there's a mem in here. There's the last pack of the first blaster. So, doing really well, folks. Savion Williams. DJ Giddens. Marion Hampton. That's a guy. He's out of Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. Marion Hampton. Shamar Stewart. And let's see who our... Ooh, zoned in. That's TJ, boys. See that helmet right there? That's TJ. TJ Watt on the mem. Boy, that's a PC hit right there. My man got paid this year, and I don't care what anybody says. Myles Garrett, who I don't care. This is the #1. He should have won MVP, defensive MVP, a couple years ago. He didn't. They gave it to Myles Garrett because Myles Garrett was leading in these made-up statistical categories. I'm sorry, J Beans 19. I know you got some comment. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Bring it on, son. Ain't no fun unless you fight back. I want to hear it. But, I mean, Depoy right here, boy. And I know he's losing a little bit. And last year he didn't have the greatest of years. And guys, I'm going to tell you something. Whew, here's a T-Chara McMillan. This is a rookie green. This is a parallel, so we'll go ahead and put this. It's not numbered. We'll go ahead and put this in some plastic as well. So we'll set that up back there. Got some celebration. And there's TJ again on the sack attack. My guy. Joe Thomas first ballot. Trent Dilfer. Joe Cribbs. Tank Bigsby. Anthony Munoz. There's Russell. Now he's with the Giants. And Alec Pierce. So yeah, first blaster. That's what we got. Got a bunch of base. Got our requisite greens, right? Requisite greens. Got a bunch of inserts. We got some good names on the inserts as well. No real rookies, right? But we did get 2 rookies. Got 1 numbered card out of 799 of Malachi Starks, and then we got a T-Chara McMillan. But we did get a memo of TJ Watt. Oops, sorry, not my guy down. That's what he does to a lot of quarterbacks, right? He's putting them on the ground. So our second blaster, folks, we're gonna start on our second blaster. This product review of Score. So far, that first blaster kind of living up to pretty much the expectation. And this really looks similar. I mean, it's a very basic design, right? And I know I'm kind of after to get a look at the first blaster. Kind of gives you an idea of, as I compare it to last year, pretty much the same basic design. You'll see they'll have parallels just by the borders and stuff, right? So if it's a green parallel, just like this one, or blue, you can see how the writing is different. So base is silver, gold looking, right? Or you'll have the border like that. That's new this year. So Michael Williams. So they're going to start off giving you the rookies up front, Jaden Blue, and so here's our green coming up. So there's Derek Harmon for the Steelers. Man, there's a lot of hype in camp about this kid. Solidifying that D line with Cam Hayward. So love seeing that card. So we got a Jalen Royals. He's a rookie. So this is that's just like getting retail blues, folks, in tops. So that's about what that looks like. So first ballot, Eric Dickerson. Celebration of Anthony Richards. Don't know what's going to happen with him. There's a throwback on BTJ, Brian Thomas Jr. He was a rookie last year. There's Kobe Bryant, Grady Jarrett, Cavante Turpin. He's the guy that ran Zeke out, right? There's Wandale Robinson. There's Caleb. What's he going to do with Ben Johnson this year as the head coach? Ben Johnson brought in to revolutionize that offense. There's Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray got that Marvin Harrison Jr. wide receiver and Malachi Corley for the Jets. See what these guys can do in year 2, right? These big rookies. You saw what Lad McConkey did last year. Holy cow. They were like, Puka who? Right? I know that's a different team, but again, Puka did it that year before, right? So everybody was talking about Puka for the Rams the year before, but, Lad McConkey came and tore up the league last year as a rookie. Pat Bryant, Ayu Maynor, Martinez, and our green is Robert Brazil. Celebration is Van Ginkel, who's a rookie last year as well. Trayvon Walker, sack attack. Jalen Milroe, another, well, he was a rookie last year, but he didn't do a whole lot. So there's JJ, his first full year. See what JJ McCarthy can do. Even though the guy didn't even play, man, his cards were crazy last year. There, Billy Sims, Geno Stone, Gravon Dexter, Tank Dell, Kyron Williams, and Tyrann Mathieu. So it's not the only 25 football I opened. Actually, it wasn't 25 football, it was 24, the megas. There's a video going to be coming up. You'll probably see that video before you see this one. So Landon Jackson, Jalen Milroe. Oh, he is I'm sorry, guys. He is a rookie this year. On that card, I don't know why I didn't list him as a rookie. So I'm going through here and pulling it out. Didn't list him as a rookie because that's an old throwback. I should have known. Look at that. This is a throwback. I'm not sure. I can't remember what year that was, but seems like it was in the 90s because I remember getting baseball cards like this. It might have been 92 score. You guys can check that. I do have some. I think that's 92 score if I'm not mistaken. Because I opened a lot of packs of that 92 score because it was cheap back in the 90s, folks, right? So there's Jalen Milroe for Seattle. Tyler Shook. And I know it says show, but it's Shook. Devin Neal. Debo on the green. Watched a lot of the combines. So Brock Bowers, league leaders, another rookie that had a fantastic year last year, 112 catches. Supposed to be the rookie, the tight end to get in the draft this year. Aaron Rodgers is going to be, commanding the helm for my Steelers this year. Really excited about that. Celebration of James Cook. So there's Jimmy Smith, Xavier Legette, Anthony Richardson again, Mark Andrews, Vita Vea, Joe Mixon, and Parker Washington. So you're going to get a lot of base in here, right? A lot of base cards. You're going to get 90 cards, right? Like I said, you're going to get a lot of inserts. There's a ton of inserts, right? Sir Curtis Rourke. It looks like there's a lot of quarterbacks this year. Malachi Starks, we got him back there on the numbered card. Kobe Bryant. Xavier Restrepo. And our green is Tyler Bass, kicker. So we got a sack attack of Dexter Lawrence. Darrell Green. Man, the thing about him, even in his 40s, he was still the fastest man in football. That's crazy, right? 158 points, league leader. Told you, best kicker in the game. Pay that man. Chuba Herbert, the best kicker in the game, and he's the fourth. He's the lowest paid kicker in the AFC North. Ken Houston, so pay him. Vince Ferragamo, I know. Sorry, I'm sitting here putting these. They should not be in the inserts. Chop Robinson, Dalton Kincaid, Darren Woodson, and Keon Coleman. So 2 packs left, folks, in this first look or this product review of Score 2025 football. You guys like to leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you think. It's just a basic set. There's not a huge expectation out of this, especially when, and this is your exclusive, right? They said there's going to be one exclusive number card in here. So this box is going to have it. There's your orange. So we'll do this. We'll do a throwback with Bucky Irvin. Throwback because he's got the creamsicle Tampa Bay uniforms. Celebration of Nico Collins down in Texas. It's Tua. Man, I really hope that he never ever gets another concussion. Not a Dolphins guy, but I don't like to see folks getting hurt like that. Football's a violent sport, right? So take care of yourself, Tua. Rico Dowdle, that's the guy, sorry, that kind of ran Zeke out. There's Justin Fields, number 7, man. I tell you what, it's funny that they got Russ in his Pittsburgh uniform, but they already got Justin Fields in a Jets uniform. Man, I really hope he could work it out in Pittsburgh. C'est la vie, right? So here's Riley Moss, Frank Louvu, Josie Jewell, Cooper DeJean. He was a rookie last year. Guy intercepted, had a pick 6 in the Super Bowl on his birthday, right? Tyler Lockett. And our rookies, before we get to our numbered card, is Jordan James, Mike Green, Jalen Walker, Terrence Ferguson, and so it's a Blake Corum running back. So he was a rookie last year. So out of 799, folks, and this is 276 out of 799. And we'll put that over there because it's on the second box. So this one does feel a little thick. So maybe there's a nim in every blaster. It certainly doesn't say that, right? So we'll see. It's our last pack. No. This felt a little thick. Maybe that was my mind playing tricks on me. But there's no mem. So, highly rated rookie Aston Genty, Jack Sawyer, Pittsburgh. Hopefully, there's a lot of hype around him too. A lot of good stuff coming out of camp that he's really taken to the linebacker spot. So, Will Campbell, rookie. Cameron Williams. And, ooh, what is this? Oh, I think this is one of those case hits, folks. Oh, my God. Sorry, guys. Again, happened to me and Chrome Mega. I certainly was not expecting a auto. Holy cow. It's good. That's a Jalen Naylor. He's not a rookie, so he's a wide receiver for Minnesota. I'm not familiar with this guy. I'm going to have my guy J Beans 19. Give me some background on that. He's a wide receiver. He's a wide receiver just like you were in college. So Jackson Dart on the throwback. That's a nice little card to get. He's a rookie quarterback. Doesn't have the rookie logo because it's a throwback. And maybe, I was looking at some things with J Beans 19 yesterday. We were at the card show, and I actually pulled up a Andy Van Slyke. I actually got an Andy Van Slyke card in the mail the other day, and it was his rookie. And he asked me, he says, I guess back then they didn't put rookie insignias on the cards. I'm like, no, you had to look at the back and look at the games and stuff like that. So maybe that's why they don't have the rookie insignia on these, because, they didn't do it back in, I think, I'm almost positive that's 1992. So Devon A-Chain, man, he tore it up in fantasy last year. And so we're winding down here, folks. We got Dontavian Wicks, Devin Singletary, Josh Jacobs, Amari Cooper, don't come to Pittsburgh. Joe Milton, the third quarterback. Now he's down in, if I'm not mistaken, Joe Milton is down in Dallas. And then C.J. Stroud. There's C.J. That guy, I'm telling you what, he is a phenomenal quarterback. Phenomenal quarterback. Scary. Scary, scary, scary. So that's our rip, folks. Wow. That's all I can say. So this came out of, if I'm not mistaken, this Jalen Royals came out of here. So out of the first blaster, we got the Mem, TJ Watt. That's a PC hit, right? And we got one numbered Malachi Starks, and we got this rookie parallel, right? Out of the second blaster, holy cow, we got our rookie parallel, right? Jalen Royals. And then we got our numbered card of Blake Corum, who was a rookie last year, at $7.99. And then we got us an auto, and it's good auto for Jalen Naylor. Just, wow. I don't know. You know, it's been a while since I ripped, and maybe, you know, that's the man upstairs on the Sunday telling me, Chris, you got to get into this. You got to get back into that. And so I'm here for it, folks. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. So if you stayed this long, watch this, you know, non-baseball rip that I did. Really surprised to be getting this out of the, this is a $27 blaster that I picked up from Walmart when I picked up my Chrome Mechas. And so this is the stuff that you're getting out of there. I mean, I don't think this is typical. It's typical to get the numbered card, but it's not typical to get an auto, and it is not typical to get a Mem. So I'm pretty impressed. And that's a PC, guys. TJ Watt, the best defensive player, as Mike Tomlin calls him, the best defensive player on the planet. And he does not mix words when he says stuff like that. So these are our big scores from the rip. We'll go ahead and put them up. And guys, you know, if you like what you saw, please consider giving me a like and subscribe, and comment down below which card you thought was the best, TJ, or any feedback that you have. Tell me what you think about the score, if you're going to open any of it. All those things really help grow the channel and help me continue to bring content to entertain you. So until the next video, Van Slyke Fan out.